So Global Dokkan just finished with a maintenance a short time ago, and we have a lot of new stuff coming out that was added into the game during the maintenance. So I want to talk about all the info that's coming out to us. The first thing, of course, I'm going to go over is we do have the card art for BROLY from the new Dragon Ball Super movie that's coming this year. Here we have, his base form, and then, of course, this is kind of that enraged form that we did see fighting in the trailer. Now, as of right now, we don't have any info about their abilities or what their card skills do or anything like that. We'll know. I think JP and Global will probably get a data download tomorrow night on Tuesday. Tuesday night, there will be a data download, and we'll probably officially see what the BROLY does. We also, it's not 100% confirmed, by the way, if this guy is free to play yet. I would presume so, but if we take a look at his super attack, like this is okay, so Seriously tweeted this out. Shout outs to Seriously and Kawhi, by the way, for leaking a lot of this info. But these appear to be assets from the Dragon Ball Super movie version of BROLY, his super attack. So we can see it looks like he's kind of doing like some sort of berserker rush, and we can see kind of like the ice area that he's fighting in the trailer. Goku and Vegeta are fighting BROLY in this kind of like northern Arctic area or whatever. So based upon how interesting this looks, I could see him being either a summonable unit or a free-to-play unit. But it does seem like he's going to have a really good-looking super attack. It also was pointed out that there is going to be a new film or like a trailer. If you guys remember, whatchamacallit, at the start of the 3-year anniversary, there was kind of like a trailer that was in-game. Well, it looks like we're going to have another one of these for the BROLY movie. So this really is just very smart marketing by, everyone in charge of Dragon Ball over in Japan to kind of, really heavily promote the movie in Dokkan. I think it's very smart. That's why, really thinking about that, considering this is like a big promotional tool, I really could see that BROLY being free to play, but at the same time, people will spend fucking money on that BROLY. Like, if that's a banner, fuckers are gonna summon for that. So, not really too sure yet. Now, this does drop, I believe, on Wednesday, on the 16th, 15th, 16th, because it'll be very, very late Wednesday, already the 16th. So, this stuff is gonna be dropping then, so it's only, basically 2 days away now at this point. We're going to have not only BROLY's Extreme Z Awakening, but there is also going to be another celebration on that date. I believe that was one of Kawhi's tweets over here, where he did mention that, new celebration planned for the same date. So there we go, guys. BROLY from the Dragon Ball Super movie is indeed coming, and he is coming on the date that, we originally thought from the sort of movie announcement in the news. So that's exciting that BROLY is coming very, very soon. Now, while we're here talking about Global Dokkan, might as well go over all the other things that happened during the update tonight. So the Sleeping Kai comes out on the 15th. That, of course, is along with the BROLY events, right? That's when this comes out. And then LR Beerus comes out the next day. This Whis, this is a Dokkan Awakening for this SR Whis right here that comes on that same time. So, judging by the fact, so Global has LR Beerus coming out. JP just had LR Cell come out. I feel as though there's a good chance JP will probably get a new banner, like on the 16th or 17th. Because that is when the Android category stuff goes away. LR Cell will still be up, but all the rest of the stuff goes away. So we could see some sort of new summoning thing related to that. Like, I don't know. I suppose it's possible that maybe like BROLY is an Extreme Z Awakening character who's maybe farmable, but then maybe there would be like a summonable unit that we, like a new blue Goku or something we could use to take down his Extreme Z Awakening, right? Some shit like that would not surprise me. Although that would be so many banners in so short a time. Like, think about it, on both versions, really. Because Global just got Turles, then they're going to get the LR Beerus banner. You know, JP, it was not that long ago that Android 17 and 21 came out. LR Cell came out. Now we would get this new thing. I guess that would be very exciting. That's different from what JP Dokkan in particular has been doing for most of this year, where they basically will just do like a once a month update, which is not the greatest. Like, they really will go like once a month for Dokkan Fest. I do feel as though they should trim that down a little bit, but we see all that stuff coming. This is one of the biggest things. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very excited about this. I did talk about this before, but JP Dokkan a while back, they did get one last #1 in the App Store kind of like anniversary reward. It was the most selected wishes by Purunga during the JP 3-year anniversary. Well, looks like they decided to give Global this exact same reward, which is basically just essentially 3 Purunga wishes: the orbs, the Grand Kais, and the incredible gems. So that's very exciting. You know, a lot of good stuff for Global players when you log in. Moving on, the Turles banner is actually up right now, and there are no changes on this. This Turles banner is not good. I would recommend skipping it if you can. We also have this Turles movie boss category banner. Again, definitely do not summon on this banner. You're wasting your stones unless like you're like you really badly want that Great Ape Turles. Maybe that's the only way I would ever recommend summoning for this, because like there's going to be a double rates banner in only like 3 days. In that time, that double rates banner is going to be spitting out LRs left and right. This movie boss category banner, the GSSR slot is a featured unit guaranteed. So it's going to be one of these SSRs guaranteed, not the possibility of like an LR. That's why the double rates banner will be a lot better for chasing LRs. So don't really worry yourself about this category summon. Now, Turles. Turles is one of the best units in the game, the best support unit in the game. His team is one of the best teams in the game, the movie boss team. Makes a lot of sense that they're going to release this right now, because obviously the new BROLY will be a member of this team. So if you want to see that BROLY at his full potential, this is where you're going to do it. I'm sure that new BROLY is probably going to be a pretty good partner with LR BROLY. So that might be a pretty interesting rotation in a few days. LR BROLY, the new EZA BROLY plus Turles could be incredibly powerful. So this is probably why this Turles is coming out right now. Again, in terms of what the weakness is for BROLY, I feel as though Pure Saiyans is an easy pick, but that's not on Global yet. So we'll have to see what the weakness will actually be for the BROLY movie. I suppose Realm of Gods is another very likely one, but that might be difficult for people who do not have Ultra Instinct Goku, because there isn't really a free-to-play leader for the Realm of Gods team. So we'd have to see with that, right? Alright, so let's move on from Turles. Here we have Great Ape Turles. Great Ape Turles is very good. Key 3 and attack 90%. Chance to turn into Great Ape. Now, we actually just got info on JP today as well that the Great Apes are actually going to be getting a substantial buff. The Great Apes are going to now keep their potential system, like work, crits, additionals, the extra stats, when they actually transform. Now, this is still going to be a ways away for Global Dokkan, because do keep in mind, not even the new summon animations have hit Global Dokkan, but it would make a unit like this Great Ape Turles a lot better that apes keep the hidden potential system updates. So that will be very cool in the future, and this guy is very good on the low class team, the giant team, the movie boss team, the Pure Saiyan team. He's good everywhere. He's a very solid unit. Moving on, we have this Spirit Bomb Goku. He, of course, is a Dokkan Awakening to this Goku. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. A lot of people do really like him. He has amazing card art. He has an amazing super attack animation as well. But the attack 10% and defense 20% per key sphere obtained is just flat out not fucking good enough. Period. He's just not. He's not as good as you think he would be, right? He's just not. Like, that's it. He needed more than just this. And then greatly lowers defense. Like, come on. Stop. All right, so now looking at LR Beerus, who comes out in a few short days for Global. Now, LR Beerus, right? This is an LR people really kind of hate on this guy. They say that he's shit. He's not. Is he on the lower end of the summonable LRs? I would say so, because it is difficult to get his 18 key super. Very difficult. But that doesn't stop him from hitting ridiculously hard. This Beerus hits way harder than people ever, assume. One reason I think a lot of people get confused is because Beerus only has an 80% attack buff at the start. So, if he doesn't get hit before he attacks, his first attack, it will be strong, very strong, but it's not the crazy OP power that he's got. After he gets hit and this 60% attack and defensive buff kicks in, he starts hitting to a ridiculous degree. And if ever there was a reason I would say maybe he's not, I guess, quite as good as some of the LRs, it's because the Beerus cards that you need to link up with this guy, I would say, are kind of underwhelming units. And for this guy to really look pretty, you do have to have another Beerus linking alongside him. Because look, I mean, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack links. Legendary power, you're not likely to get active. But Fierce Battle, Innocence, Prodigy's Godly Power, that's a lot of extra attack. You combine that with his 2 attack buffs from his passive, and you guys can see that this fucker is going to be hitting ridiculously hard, but he's only got the 1 key link, Shocking Speed. So, you get Shocking Speed from, I don't know, Tech Beerus or SCR Beerus or whatever, and this guy is still sitting at only 8 key, then needing fucking 10 key to get his 18 key super. That's why it's so difficult for him to get it, but he does hit very hard. He is still a summonable LR. No matter how you would think any of these summonable LRs stack up to other units, LR Bardock, LR Beerus, LR Cell, summonable LRs are still in a tier of its own. Is there a card that's not a summonable LR that's as strong as any of them? I would say no, but I know a lot of people do like to say Tech Vegito Blue is that powerful, with the summonable LRs, but really, summonable LRs are in a class of their own. You can't compare even Dokkan Fest to them, because LRs are going to win almost every single time. They're just the best cards in the game. That includes LR Beerus, that includes LR Bardock, LR Cell, whatever you think might be one of the more underwhelming summonable LRs. LR Trunks, they're all in there too. We also have this SR Whis, who awakens to an SSR Whis. Attack and defense 40%, which is okay, but he also does heal when your health falls below 30%, so always nice to have another healing type unit like this. We've got the AGL Whis, Darkness Toa is another unit. Having a lot of these kind of healing units is going to be a good thing in the long run, for use on Super Battle Road, any kind of difficult mode, whatever you want. So there we go, guys. A lot of info today. It looks like it's already being updated right here. Let me click this. Is this... Oh, okay, it's for Goku. I was going to say, I wanted to click this. I thought they were already adding the BROLY info here. But yes, BROLY is indeed coming in only a few days. I expect a data download on JPN Global probably on Tuesday night is usually when data downloads happen. So we'll see BROLY in all of his glory. We'll see what weakness his category has. All that stuff. Not his Extreme Z Awakening event, right? So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch y'all when all this good shit starts coming out.